What is up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Awesomeness, and if you guys are new to this channel, please feel free to leave a like, hit that subscribe button down below. We're on over 300 subscribers. And tonight, I will be simulating the final playing tournament game between the number 10 Dallas Mavericks and versus the number 9 Sacramento Kings. I'm actually pretty excited about this one. I don't know about you guys, but yeah, it's gonna be a dark horse fire game. So yeah. Let me know in the chat or in the comments down below who you guys got winning this game and your score predictions. I will be checking those out down below, as both of these teams will be fighting for a shot to clinch the playoffs. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what happens, and yeah, we will be witnessing it together. Let's freaking go. Without further ado, let's jump right into the simulation and let's end this playing tournament on a high note. Let's go. Okay. Start game, and there we go.
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. We'll be right back with more. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the big man, Domantas Sabonis, is following in his father's Hall of Fame footsteps. We all remember what Arvydas Sabonis looked like when he was healthy, both in Russia and when he came over to the NBA. Domas watched his dad play with the Blazers and dreamed of becoming an NBA player in his own right. Well, he's arrived. Last season, Domantas became a first-time All-Star, and he's certainly doing his dad proud. Kevin?
He sure is. Thanks, David. Now, we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. They've got Cauley Stein. Thompson is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Davis, and it's Finney Smith in at the 3 spot. And for Sacramento, we've got DeRozan. Corey Joseph is out there with Zach LaVine. Then it's Sabonis, and it's Valanciunas in at the 5, roaming the paint. And instead of just swinging the ball around the perimeter, Clark, both these teams like to run offense through the post.
Yeah, and I love that, Kevin. We don't see it very often, but you're right. Both of these teams emphatic about getting the ball inside, putting pressure on the defense by driving it inside or passing it into the post. And it allows both of them to play a very high-quality inside-out game.
And with his vertical reach, you expect Cauley Stein to be a factor on the offensive glass.
Pass to DeRozan. On the wing, LaVine. Uncovered. That one wide left. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Dallas. Passes it to Davis. Shoots over DeRozan. And it's Davis missing.
You know, the fact is, he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
And Sabonis the bucket on the assist from Joseph.
Sabonis is not only very strong, he's extremely crafty around the basket, too. Plays with great instincts inside.
Davis with the bucket.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Now Joseph. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. DeRozan. Not going to go that time. Cauley Stein with the defensive effort. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Good on the bucket.
Gotta love the smooth shooting stroke of Thompson. Outstanding at shooting as soon as he catches the ball.
Pass to DeRozan. On the wing, Levine fires it up. Nice shot from the wing.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Now here's Irving. Back to Thompson. Now here's Cauley Stein. The pass to Finney-Smith. 5 on the clock. Irving against Joseph. Here's Cauley Stein. Nice lead from Valanciunas.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Joseph down low. He's covered by Irving. Shot by Joseph. No good.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Thompson outside. Passes it to Irving from past the arc. And that one is off. And Sacramento will go the other way with it.
Well, you can be the judge of if it's fair or not, but Kyrie Irving has earned himself the reputation of being moody, to say the least.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes that sword cuts both ways. Sometimes it's the player, sometimes it's the media, and the media's perception is the combination of the two. Clearly, Kyrie can sometimes go off on tangents and come from left field in interviews. I mean, he's not the only player, present or past, that's been guilty of that. One thing you can't deny, though, is this guy loves the game. And it's a matter of continuing to mature and grow as a leader. So I say give him more time, and he'll refine himself in that area.
And it's DeRozan missing.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Here's Finney-Smith. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Davis. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
Well, you know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Dean passes to Joseph. Outside DeRozan. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
The 6'7" native of Compton, DeMar DeRozan, getting it done. Great strength there.
And you watch DeRozan play, he still has that explosiveness. Great first step out of the triple threat position. Can switch directions on the go. Is still a handful to slow on the perimeter.
Free throw is off from DeRozan. Greg, with the explosiveness you talked about with DeRozan, it helps that he finishes so well when he gets to the rim.
And maybe not what he once was, but he is still an elite level athlete. Doesn't only have to drop the hammer when he gets to the rim either. Very smooth at adjusting mid-flight to finish at the rim.
It's his first trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And Cauley Stein has drawn comparisons to Tyson Chandler due to his length and athleticism. It's important he continues to get better.
Cauley Stein hits them both. Joseph with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Outside, Levine. Good on the triple.
Yeah, Joseph adept at finding his open teammates, and that's exactly what you want from your point guard.
Joseph against Irving. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Bounce pass, Joseph. And here's Valanciunas. He dishes it to Levine. Fires from deep. Sacramento gets it back. Here's DeRozan. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. Down low. And there's Davis. That's good on the assist by Irving.
And I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
Now here's DeRozan. Levine deciding where to go with it. Joseph the pass to Sabonis. Another shot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Davis.
Joseph is a guy who's a proven champion and does whatever's asked of him, and that makes him a solid leader on this team.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
Free throw good, Joseph. And some changes here for the Kings. Rashawn Holmes comes in for Valanciunas. And it's Bielitsa in for Domantas Sabonis. Dinwiddie is checked in for the Mavericks. And he makes both free throws. Mavericks leading by 4. Here's Davis. And the rejection by Holmes. Levine double team. It's Bielitsa, and Davis sends it back.
Davis so good with his timing and length to get up and deny shots.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And the Sacramento Kings get called for the foul. The Mavericks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Thompson. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong, I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. Now, here's Joseph. Barnes outside. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Now Joseph, after the missed 3 from Klay Thompson. Now Joseph. Clock at 6. Barnes against Thompson. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Outside Irving. High post try, and Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Irving. 6 points for Klay Thompson.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Barnes outside.
How about the determination? Now that's what we call competing for a rebound.
And it's Davis with the jam.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
A different look for Dallas. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Thompson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Kyrie Irving. The Kings trail by 10. Joseph, the pass to Barnes. Inside. Joseph, that's good.
Far from just a jump shooter, Joseph is not shy at getting inside and making it happen there.
To the paint, here's Davis, and Davis throws it down.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Now, here's Bielitsa. No points in the game yet for him. Shot by Joseph, no good.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
A three from Bogdanovich. It's rebounded by Dallas. Now here's Brunson. On the wing, Hardaway. He's covered by Bielitsa. Jacks up a three, and Tim Hardaway Jr. with the three.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And here is Barnes after Tim Hardaway made that last three-pointer. Cauley Stein with the defensive effort.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Dinwiddie. Second shot opportunity, and he comes up with the deuce. Cauley Stein's got 6.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
Here's Barnes. After the basket by Willie Cauley-Stein. Again, the miss by the Kings.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Well, Harrison Barnes at 6'8", 225 has played some power forward. Greg, do you like him there or at his more natural small forward position?
I think in today's game, Kevin, having the strength he does allows him to kind of hold his own. You know, you don't see a lot of 4 men playing a lot of post-up in today's game. He's still got to be able to play in space, and I think creates matchup nightmares for the opponent.
Timeout called by the Kings.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
some changes here for the Kings. Len's checked in for Rashawn Holmes, and Parker subbed in for Harrison Barnes. The Mavericks also with a sub. Curry's checked in for Dinwiddie. Now here's Parker. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Here's Joseph. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Joseph's got 6.
That finish brings me back to the old days, the silky smooth finger roll.
Brunson kicks to Davis. Pass to Curry. Hardaway with a wide open look. No good on the triple.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass. Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Curry against Bogdanovich. And he lobs it up. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
A precision passer, Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
The Kings trail by 18. And there's the pass to Len. He kicks it to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Bielitsa. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Second chance shot. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Passes it to Brunson. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 20.
You know, with each season in the league, AD's become more of a facilitator. Actually, he's much more aware of how to make plays for his teammates.
Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Dallas Mavericks. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And quite a position here for the Mavericks to be in. What do you think, guys?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Here is Parker. Bogdanovich out there with Corey Joseph. Then it's Jabari Parker. Then it's Nemanja Bjelica. And it's Len in at the 5 down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
And I like his muscular body. This guy is able to body up defenders and still get the shot that he wants. He's excellent at finishing through contact.
Outside Curry. And Davis with the basket on the assist by Curry. Davis has got 12 in the game.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Joseph against Brunson. Here's Len. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Pass to Davis. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, good to hear from you. Now, Zach LaVine has become a star, but he knows there's still work to be done. He said, I'm stepping into a leadership role, asking more of myself and giving more each year. You've got to look at your faults. I have to continue to improve my defense. I want to help us make the playoffs. My next step as a player is winning. Guys, back to you.
Great attitude. David, thank you. Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Bielitsa, and Zach LaVine subbed in for Joseph. Outside DeRozan. Outside LaVine. Hits the three-point bomb. He's got 8.
Boy, LaVine is a solid shooter from downtown, guys. The defense has to honor his shot from there.
And the pass to Davis. Hardaway trying to free himself up. And that one's good by Davis. 14 points for Davis.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Kicks to DeRozan. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. Sacramento ball. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Sacramento. Sabonis comes in for Parker. Dallas also making some changes. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Irving subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. They've got the 5-on-3 advantage. Irving from long range. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Kings. Trailing by 17. That one goes in.
Boy, DeRozan showing you good recognition there. Saw the gap in the defense and fired the pass to the wide open man. Doesn't get much better than that.
Valanciunas against Curry. That one drops for him.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Right side, Sabonis. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Sabonis has got his second basket of the game.
Boy, a terrific find. Levine plays mostly the two, but he came into the league as a point guard.
Davis down low. Valanciunas is there, and it's Davis missing. And Levine, here we go. And the jam by Levine.
And there you see it right there on display. The quick feet, the long strides of Levine helps him in a lot of ways.
Irving up top. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Curry gets the bucket.
Boy, I like how quickly he threw the bounce pass there. Hard to defend against that.
The Kings trail by 16. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Here's Irving. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the Sacramento Kings get called for the foul.
You know, for Irving, he's made an effort, a conscious effort to get to the line more, and for good reason. I mean, he's a really good foul shooter.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. Both good from the line that time.
Boy, what a journey it's been for Irving. An all-star, a champion. He's played on the U.S. national team. And even did a little acting along the way.
Outside DeRozan. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Mavericks leading by 16. Irving with it. He scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him.
It sure was textbook, and Irving is fantastic in the screen roll. A solid decision maker in these sets, and he also can put it in the basket himself if he needs to.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
here's Bogdanovich. With the floater, and it's good on the way in. Bogdanovich has got 4 this quarter.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Pass to Curry. Now Davis. Outside Curry. Here's the 3. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Curry's got 8.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
And Clark, the second time was the charm for Seth Curry. Last season, he returned to Dallas after they let him go to Portland for a year.
Greg, sometimes we've seen it on the court, sometimes we see it in life. I mean, you don't miss something until you don't have it. And Seth is more than just a shooter. He's a great shooter, but he's also a very reliable ball handler. He's unselfish. He doesn't take anything for granted. He plays hungry, and Dallas realized the mistake they'd made and went about correcting it.
Levine against Curry.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
Sacramento with the ball. Pass to Valanciunas. Dishes to DeRozan. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
On the wing, Irving. That doesn't go in either for Irving. DeRozan against Thompson, and he finishes nicely on the way up. He has 6.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite-level defender, guards multiple positions and turns away a number of shots.
Shoot 2.
And that one falls for Davis. And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for the Kings. Harrison Barnes comes in for Bogdanovich. And so Anthony Davis nails both of them.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Beyond the arc. Trying to get open is Davis. That one misses. 3 shots. All come up empty. To the middle. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Sabonis now is not going to shy away from contact. He really aggressively attacks the defense.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And DeRozan sends it back. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. Nobody near Barnes. That's good. And it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got his 4th assist in this one. Now Irving. He's got 13. The shot from 20 feet away. He's off on that one. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Dinwiddie against Levine. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. And some changes here for the Kings. Bielitsa comes in for Sabonis. And Corey Joseph subbed in for DeMar DeRozan. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for the Mavericks. On defense, Dallas, 16-point lead.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
And Cauley Stein throws it down.
Cauley Stein, a tremendous athlete and a dynamic finisher.
Pass to Barnes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cauley Stein grabs the board. Cauley Stein's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Davis. The shot's good. Davis has got 8 points in the quarter.
Boy, AD showing you how strong and willing to work he is, because that was a difficult bucket there.
Now, here's Joseph. He's got 6. Levine, good.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Dinwiddie passes to Davis. Back to Dinwiddie. Trying to get open is Davis. Dinwiddie's shot is off, and here are the Kings now. They're on a 14-6 run. It's Bielitsa. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Dinwiddie. No good that time. Good work defensively by Holmes. Lets a floater go. Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Thompson up top, guarded by Holmes. And that one is good. Thompson's got 8 points.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Joseph, the pass to Barnes. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Goes back up. And there's the nice layup by Cauley Stein. 10 points for him.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
A 3 from Barnes. Mavericks with the rebound. Cauley Stein's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Nice shot by Thompson.
And you can't give Thompson even an inch of airspace, especially from outside the arc. That's when he's looking to strike.
Levine against Dinwiddie. Here's Levine, the pass to Holmes. And here's Joseph for 3. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks taking a 19-point lead into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what was your plan for tonight?
I was trying to get assists in the beginning, and just having a good time out here. Got it going a little bit. Enjoying myself.
Okay, Kyrie, we'll see you in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. A tremendous game we're seeing from Anthony Davis. He had 18 points. Well, we know he's a magician on the court. Kenny, has there ever been anyone better at handling the basketball than Kyrie Irving?
If I'm being honest,
Yes.
no. He's just another level player at that position of the ball.
You said no. You forget about Isaiah Thomas, Allen Iverson, Steph Curry. Listen, Kyrie Irving is a guy you can always compare with.
Okay.
Like those guys don't exist.
All right, my bad. You're right. And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side, my brother.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. The Kings trailed by 19. Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the floor right now for the Mavericks. Jalen Brunson out there with Anthony Davis. And there's Klay Thompson. Then there's Irving. And it's Cauley Stein in at the 5 spot.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Thompson against Levine. And Davis pulls it down.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Joseph, the pass to Levine. The offensive rebound. And staying with the play, Valanciunas.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Pass to Irving. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Count that bucket.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
And so it's Joseph with it. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Here's the teardrop. Great D that time from Irving.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Brunson kicks to Irving. Thompson dishes to Irving. And a miss there on the triple.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
And DeRozan throws it down.
You never have to worry about DeRozan going soft. I mean, when he gets inside, he's taking it strong to the rack.
Irving against Levine. Irving passes to Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 5 assists in the game.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
To the inside, stolen by Thompson. And here we go, the Mavericks on a fast break. Count it. And that's now 17 points for Kyrie Irving.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Passes it to Valanciunas. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's DeRozan. The Mavericks pull it in.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And you can't afford to bail out a dynamic shooter like Thompson. He'll make you pay at the line.
That free throw good from Thompson.
Man, Thompson is phenomenal as a two-way player. A knockdown shooter from everywhere, challenged or unchallenged, and he defends at an elite level, too.
And the Kings making a change here. Parker's checked in. And then for Dallas, Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Anthony Davis. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Jalen Brunson. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Kings have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Outside DeRozan. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Check out the body control from DeRozan there, guys. I mean, clearly there's contact, but it's almost impossible to affect his shot.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight. Bogdanovich is checked in for the Kings. The Mavericks also with a sub. Curry's checked in.
Shot?
That's good from DeMar DeRozan.
It's understandable that DeRozan was hurt when the Raptors traded him. He used it, though, in a positive way to motivate himself to playing at a high level in San Antonio.
DeRozan against Hardaway. Back to Curry. Here's Finney-Smith. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Finney-Smith's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside, Bogdanovich. From 13. And too long on the shot. Here's Dallas. They're on a 16-7 run. Irving kicks to Hardaway. To the middle. Here's Cauley Stein. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. The Kings have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. A guy who just continues to earn more minutes. You know, Finney-Smith is tough, and Greg, he is effective.
He seems to become a better rebounder every year, more efficient. He'll take charges, commits hard fouls, and I don't think we've seen his ceiling. Finney-Smith is a guy you can win with.
Here's Curry. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Curry's got 10 points. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well. Boy, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Hardaway against DeRozan. Outside Hardaway. Just 5 to shoot. Kings have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Levine kicks to Bogdanovich. Parker trying to free himself up. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Lenz checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Bielitsa in for Zach LaVine. And Dallas also making a switch. Dinwiddie is checked in for Irving. And that one misses. Sacramento's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. DeRozan with it. 11 points in the game. Here's Len. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Len's got his second bucket.
DeRozan sizing up the situation and making the right read. That's basketball savvy. We call that hoops sense.
Curry passes to Dinwiddie. Back to Curry. The tray. Buries it from 3-point range. Curry's got 13 points.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
DeRozan plays it up and banks it in. DeRozan's got 7 points for the quarter.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Curry is inside. He's covered by Bielitsa.
Outstanding focus from Seth Curry. Nice job there of staying in control of his shot, even with the contact.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Sacramento making a switch here. Barnes is checked in, and Dallas with a change here too. Powell's checked in. Free throw good, Curry.
And you know, for Curry, getting into the league has been a battle for Seth. I mean, he's more established and playing with more confidence now.
Curry against DeRozan. That shot missing, and the Mavericks going the other way now. And it's Curry at the elbow. Count that one. He's got 18.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Bogdanovich against Dinwiddie. Bogdanovich, no luck. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Pass to Finney-Smith. The shot, no good. Sacramento's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Barnes looking around. There's the pass to Len. The Kings shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Bogdanovich. Both free throws good from Len. Dallas has gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Dinwiddie outside. It's Curry outside. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Curry's got 13 points in the second half.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And here's DeRozan. 13 points in the game. Pass to Bazemore. Four on the shot clock. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Here's Len. Sacramento again missing. It's been all Mavericks. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. He gets it in there. Now Bazemore. He kicks it to Barnes. On the wing, DeRozan. Passes to Bazemore. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bazemore's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Dinwiddie against Bazemore. Count it, good. Bazemore's got 5 now.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half. Curry against DeRozan.
Outside Curry. Fires from the line. Rebound by the Kings. Land's got his 4th rebound in this one. On the wing, DeRozan. From outside, off the mark. The Mavericks shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Curry with a wide open look. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway. Hardaway has got his 4th assist in this one. Sacramento's gone into a slump here from 3-point range. Shooting just 1 of 5 here in the 3rd. Barnes outside. And he banks in the layup. Barnes has got his 2nd basket.
Can't allow Barnes that kind of good position in the post, because once he has it, it's dinner time.
Dinwiddie dishes to Powell. Len grabs the board. And for the Kings, they're shooting for the game at 42%. Left side, DeRozan. A 3-pointer is right on target. DeRozan's got 10 points in the quarter.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Dinwiddie outside.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Pass to Bazemore. Great D that time from Hardaway. And the Mavericks with possession here. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Curry's shot is good. Sacramento's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from 3-point land in the 2nd half. Hardaway against Bazemore. And there's the pass to DeRozan. Just 5 on the clock. And they pick up 2. DeRozan's got 18 points.
Boy, that looks like a scouting report breakdown there. I mean, the defense has to know where DeRozan wants to do the most work. That's his sweet spot there.
And so it's Dallas with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. And with as many 3-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Giles. Corey Joseph is out there with Kent Bazemore. Then it's Alex Len, and it's Barnes in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Powell kicks to right. Pass to Barea. Shoots over Bazemore. Barea, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Giles, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam, because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot. Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Barnes outside. Over right. They grab their own miss. Tries again. Here's Len. Offensive rebound. And the dunk by Len.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
GA, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow.
Yep, he stayed with it all the way and got his reward at the end.
Kleba kicks to Barea. The shot by Kleba, wide open, and he gets it to go from the corner.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Joseph against Brunson. Back to Joseph. Out to the wing. Here's Len, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And there's the foul against Dallas.
Alex Len at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Parker's checked in for Barnes. Thompson, he's checked in for the Mavericks. He's off on the second.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
It's good. Great play set up by Barea. Thompson's got 20.
And just tough trying to knock Thompson off balance. Outstanding at fighting through any challenge presented.
Here's Bazemore, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Kent Bazemore. 2 shots.
Oh, take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Levine's checked in for the Kings. And so Bazemore nails both of them.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Nice shot by Thompson.
Yeah, once Thompson gets going, he is almost impossible to slow down. We're seeing that tonight. Their entire offense is revolving around him, and boy, is he coming through.
Here's Levine, and it goes out of bounds. That one is off Kleba. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
On the wing, Levine. Kleba defending. Levine double team. Bazemore gets the bucket.
You know, I think they took a bit of a chance there going to the double team, and that left another guy open out there.
Barea, the pass to Kleba. To the paint. And J.J. Barea, the bucket on the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists in the game. Kings have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Passes it to Bazemore. To the left wing. Len finds Joseph. 5 to shoot. Levine inside the three-point line. That one doesn't go. And it's Dallas the other way. Here's Wright. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And a 6'5" combo guard who uses his size well. Wright is pretty consistent across all areas.
And, you know, Greg, I watched him in college, and what I liked about him most, and I think other people kind of sleep on this guy is really excellent in terms of his feel for the game. I mean, he's got a control and poise about him that's contagious. Good instincts. I like his decision-making in transition. I just think he's an effective, efficient player.
Free throw drops for Wright.
Well, you know, you've got to really appreciate DeLon Wright's relentless desire to get better. I mean, this guy's constantly trying to hone his craft.
The Kings making a switch here. Holmes checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Now, here's Joseph. Outside, Levine. Six on the shot clock.
Quick move that time by Levine. Does a nice job selling the foul, and he's an excellent free throw shooter.
Levine taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And this is one of the things they need to keep doing in the second half to get this win. Keep knocking down those free throws. They've been sensational here at the line.
And so Levine nails both of them.
He was the 13th pick in the 2014 NBA draft, and Levine's developed into a really high-quality player at the NBA level, and I think he's just scratching the surface.
Barea looking for an opening. Shoots. Dallas again missing. And so Bazemore will bring it up for the Kings. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. And that one's good. Wright's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
For 3, Levine, and he's good on the 3-ball. Levine's got 23.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
Barea kicks to Thompson. And stolen by Bazemore. He feeds it to Joseph. Banked in off the glass.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
The Mavericks have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Thompson outside. A 3-ball. Rebounded by Holmes. Holmes got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Joseph. And the pass to Bazemore. 6 to shoot for the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Howell's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Thompson with the bucket.
And now he's starting to get it going. 4 3-pointers in the game for him, and 3 have come in this half.
Here's Joseph. Outside, Levine. Fires the 3. They get it back. And Parker stays with it.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
Barea, the pass to Kleba. Powell with it. Pass to Berea. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And Thompson puts up a deep three. That three off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Bazemore gets the bucket.
No idea what they were thinking there defensively. I mean, that's a shot he makes often.
Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Right outside. That one good for 2.
To me, that's just good basketball. I don't care what the analytics say. There's still value in the mid-range game, and Wright showed you right there.
Passes it to Bazemore. Kings moving the ball around. Levine can't hit. The Mavericks have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth, 8 of 12. Berea kicks to Wright. Back to Berea. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Berea's got 6 points in the quarter. And here is Joseph. Pass to Holmes. Outside, Levine. Parker outside. Outside, Levine. A three-pointer off the mark.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Back to Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
Yeah, and I think Powell is terrific in the pick and roll, knows how to dive after he sets the screen.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Bucket is good.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of play.
It's been all Mavericks. Thompson outside. Teardrop shot. The kick out to Wright. The pass to Berea. There's the feed to Powell. Bazemore against Thompson. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Feeds it to Levine. And Levine throws it down.
You know, guys, Levine can score in a lot of different ways, and when he starts feeling it, it allows him to go for big nights. I mean, this guy can be very explosive offensively.
Powell against Holmes. And the rejection by Holmes. And now the Kings, fast break. Levine with the ball, and he drops it in from the low post. Levine's got 9 points here in the second half.
You know what you like about Levine as a finisher? I mean, he can go straight to the rack, pop out to the three, and can do everything in between as well.
Sacramento's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Now, Wright. Now, here's Berea. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter. Down low. And no good. But close on that one, so he'll shoot 2.
And so long and aggressive from there. Thompson knows how to get the defense to foul it.
At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. And some changes here for the Kings. Lenz checked in for Rashawn Holmes. And Harry Giles subbed in for Jabari Parker. And so Thompson nails both of them. There's 1:17 left in the fourth.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Mavericks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Klay Thompson.
Well, his defense was tremendous tonight. Really, really high level. He was a pest, forced the opponents into a lot of turnovers.
Correa, the pass to Thompson. Right with it. He's covered by Bazemore. Bazemore against Wright. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Kleba, the third shot of the possession, finally falls for him.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Right outside. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with AD. Hey, you guys seem locked in tonight. What was the key?
Well, we came out aggressive defensively and offensively, and against a team like that, you know, you got to come out aggressive defensively first, and I think we did that through the whole 48.
Yeah, you certainly beat them to the punch, and you beat them on the scoreboard as well, man. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
All right. So Zach Levine scored 27 points for the Kings. Meanwhile, Klay Thompson scored 27 points for the Mavericks. A little special shout out to Seth Curry for scoring 26 points. The Dallas Mavericks defeat the Sacramento Kings 141-105. And very solid win there for the Mavs. And that will pretty much be the end of the video. So thank you guys so much for tuning to this video. If you guys made it to the end of this video, make sure you guys leave a like, hit that subscribe button down below. We're on the road to 300 subscribers. And with that, I hope you guys have an awesome rest of the night. And as always, stay awesome.